believe it was ruled incomplete. He trapped the ball. So the first time the BC Lions go to the air, they come up short.
Well, cornerback Ron Hopkins came up real quick. He took the read of the receiver and was right up on top of him, and DeWalt delivered a little bit low. So when the low throw and a collision by the defensive back, he dropped the ball.
Louis Pasaglia will get this away from his 30-yard line. Good punt by Pasaglia. Jenkins takes it at his own 10-yard line. Battles his way out just short of the 20-yard line, where the Calgary Stampeders will scrimmage 1st and 10.
Well, Joe Barnes is going to get the option to run that run and shoot. Lewis Walker, the back from Utah that had the great year last year, newcomer Greg Figure. Dwight Edwards, the team from Ottawa, and Rufus Cox are the wide receivers. Talbert and Barrett, the next quarterback, is in the slot. He's from the University of Cincinnati. Offensively, Bob Poley and Jerry Hornet obtained in that trade with Saskatchewan, along with Lubig and Kurtzinger. And the new one, Randy Ambrosi, the 2nd overall pick in the Canadian draft last year from Manitoba.
1st and 10, Stampeders from their own 19. Joe Barnes dumps it over the middle. Lewis Walker. And Lewis Walker gets up to the 23-yard line. Glenn Jackson in to make the stop.
Here's the defense that's just done everything. 26 sacks last year for James Parker. This year, that defensive line had 14 sacks already. Cruz, Konar, and Jackson, the linebackers.
2nd and 6, Calgary. Barnes passing over the middle. Intended for Emmanuel Talbert. And Ty Cruz got an arm on it.
Ty Cruz got the arm on the ball, and James Parker was there to put the hit on Joe Barnes just as he threw the football. They tried to bring those receivers back across the middle, which takes a little bit of time. And, boy, when you block a guy like Parker, that's a long time.
We talked to Don Matthews before the game, and he said that they were going to put a lot of pressure on Joe Barnes. They were going to try and get to him as often as they could early in the game.
Oh, they would love to get there just as he releases the ball so they can hit him on every play. That's the ideal situation. Hit those quarterbacks.
J.T. Hay get this away from his own 15. A low spiral. Sandusky gets to the 45, and he's forced out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. 12 minutes and 24 seconds remaining to play in the opening quarter. No score. Lions and Stampeders. Back to McMahon Stadium in Calgary, where the Lions are up against the Stampeders. BC trying to improve their record to 3-0, coming off victories over Hamilton and Edmonton. This is only the 2nd regular season game of the year for Calgary after a 22-18 loss to Montreal. Roy DeWalt, starting quarterback for the Lions. And his opposite number, Joe Barnes.
Well, Joe Barnes signed that big contract with Calgary this year, and they felt with that run